From witch's brew to celebrity makeup, let's see what Nancy Genduso has in store for us in New York City on this spooky night.
Welcome to the special episode of Negotiator Luxe, Halloween edition, featuring celebrity makeup artist Kristofer Buckle. Let's have a scarily good time. Thank you so much, Kristofer Buckle, for being here. This is my partner, Jennifer, my good friend.
Hello.
So for those of you who don't know, this is celebrity makeup artist Kristofer Buckle, and he has done I can't even tell you, the list goes on and on, but you know, Mariah Carey, Blake Lively, Kelly Ripa, Demi Moore, Madonna, Lucy Liu, Sarah Paulson.
I've done them all.
You've done them all.
That's the short list.
That's the short list, right?
That's the short list.
So recently you were with Mariah Carey because she has a holiday episode coming up.
Christmas and Mariah are like, she's synonymous with that.
Right.
Me, on the other hand, it's Halloween.
What was the catalyst that you like, this is what I want to do?
I was a punk in the 80s, and I painted myself very dramatically, and I made all these crazy clothes, and that's how I lived. I went to school like that, and so I just became very known for being able to do makeup because of what I did on my own face. A woman on an escalator in Penn Station stopped me and asked who did my makeup. I was coming back to Long Island. I think I was 17, and I told her I did it, and she gave me a job at the Metropolitan Opera.
Oh, wow.
And so that was like my very first actual paid gig doing makeup.
What was the pivotal moment that brought you to what you are today?
I was working in an office representing hair and makeup artists. Mm-hmm. But one day the phone rang and there was an emergency on set with one of our artists. And I ended up having to step up and step in. And I ended up being put on the cover of American Vogue.
Oh my God.
And working with Stephen Meisel during that. And my career was literally born.
But you were multi-gifted as far as you were able to, make your clothes and all that. You had all that ability to do that. And so really kind of segued.
I've always been a person that wants to see things a certain way, whether it's a face, whether it's clothing, whether it's a home. It was really born out of necessity because I didn't have money growing up and I wanted to look like something more special or whatever. And so I just created everything, because
you created your look.
I would say anyone who's artistic that there is no right answer. When it comes to art, there's no right and there's no wrong. There's just art. So it's all about expression. The more that you blend in with other people, the less you're able to be seen.
Just be yourself.
You have to stand out from the crowd.
And you were born and raised in Long Island, correct?
Yeah, I grew up mostly in Hicksville. I went to Bethpage schools.
Why did you decide to come back to Rockford Center and buy this beautiful Center Hall Colonial? 1930, three-bedroom, 3.5-bath, basement, over 9,000 square foot, over $1 million. You're back in Rockville Center.
Wow, that
Long
sounds
Island.
amazing.
It does, right? I'll take it.
I like
I'll
it
buy
even
it.
more now.
I'll buy it. Right.
I crave just nature. I crave just friends and family. My friends and my family live here, and I want to be surrounded by people that I really care about. I like old homes. I don't like new constructions.
Yeah,
and if
I can't wait to see this.
if I did a new construction, I would be like, can you chip the corner off of that because it's too new.
So what excites you about Halloween?
Growing up, it was always an excuse to express myself, to show a part of myself that I would have to conceal. I like the unknown. I like questions. So I always presented Halloween in a much more romantic, gothic way, where it's, the cemetery and the mist in the air and the right lighting. And also, when it comes to your home, I look at it like you're building the backdrop or the set that you're going to live life on. So you want to create a set that is honest to who you are and that you could see yourself in.
Let's start taking the tour of your beautiful place.
Let's begin.
We're gonna head upstairs, but this really caught my eye. What is this? Is this gold leaf?
This is gold leaf. I did it all myself and it took me like 2 weeks.
Oh my God, this beautiful chandelier. Where did you get that from?
That is a hand-blown chandelier from Turkey.
What was the inspiration for decorating this room?
I originally had it darker, and then I was just like, you know what, vampire life is great, but I need to be able to see when I drop my underwear on the floor. You know what I mean? So I just wanted to blend in with the rest of the home, feel a little bit gothic, but still romantic with my Turkish lights.
I
and
love
the
those
chandeliers in the
hanging
corners.
Here we are in the guest room. So again, we have the wood floors throughout.
So I found that if I go to Home Goods, and actually this is the right time of year for me because I can buy Halloween decorations, things that are meant for Halloween, but I change them, I repaint them, I take things off of them, and then I can actually incorporate them into my decor, and it's at a fraction of the cost.
All right, let's go down now to the kitchen.
Hi.
Oh!
You get used to it. You get used to it. You get used to it.
So you have a beautiful kitchen, eating kitchen. I love the banquette. I'm smelling the fresh apple pie. Now, did you bake that?
Oh, the delicious apple pie.
Delicious apple pie.
From Costco. You know the one.
You know.
It's so good.
I heard that this whole backyard was absolutely dirt and mud, and you transformed it every single inch.
I just wanted to feel like more natural and like old world English, and so I put in the fountain and I planted a ton of things and built little walls. I put this wall of ivy and I wove it and trained it. It's a vibe.
It's the vibes going on.
Yes.
I like the
I
vibes.
added a lot of lighting, so at night it's all like uplit, so you could see the whole canopy of trees and everything. It's really nice.
So we're in the den portion of the house. So this was a porch that was enclosed in?
Yes, yeah. So I like hard floors, so I
Okay.
just took all of that away and I had porcelain put down that looks like wood planks, so it kind of blends in seamlessly
With the rest of the
rest of the house is dark.
The couch looks so comfy.
Let me test it out. Ready? Ah! All right, so we're in your living room, and my eyes are drawn to so many things. The way you put things together, you can definitely tell you're an artist because really it's like eye-catching,
Yes.
every single piece of this house.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go to the dining room.
I'm hungry.
I'm hungry too. Feed me, feed me.
Once, twice, thrice around, evil sink and to the ground. Okay, everyone, dig in. I made an old family recipe of chicken soup. It's been in the family for years. Let me know if you need salt.
Is this a flavor?
I don't pluck the chickens before I make the soup because it adds more flavor.
It's delicious.
Dig in.
So for Halloween, what are some tips and tricks for people who have a kid or an adult while using makeup? What would you say?
Well, a lot of times I see parents using a lot of cream makeup on their children, and if you use a water-based activate, almost like a watercolor, it actually is much more comfortable for the kid, and it actually sets, and it won't smear like grease paint would.
Oh, okay, well that's a good one. And for an adult?
Well, I'd advise them to just give it a rest and not be sexy or cute on Halloween.
Okay.
Be a little spooky.
Be a little
It's Halloween.
Hey Jen, let me see your Kristofer Buckle makeover.
How do I look?
Amazing. Thank you for joining us on this special Halloween edition of Negotiators Luxe. Have a happy and safe Halloween. And in a world where you can be anything, be kind. See you on the flip side. Behind the
Don't look back there.
don't. I'm gonna.
Let's begin the Halloween tour with Kristofer Buckle. Okay.
Why do you sound like Tattoo from Fantasy Island?
Anything else you want to leave out that I left? No.
I'm single.
There you go.
I'm kidding.